in America, we are obsessed with our presidents. What did they eat? What did they drink? How big were their poops? We want to know it all. And in that vein, presidential pets gets deep fat fried.
Deep fat fried.
You know, I could do these till the end of time, by the way. I could just make this for... this could be just my show. It's like, what was every president's favorite color? What was every president... Yep, and I could just do it, and because it'll be there.
What was every president's favorite music?
Well, let me ask you this, Paul, before we even get into this. Which president had the biggest dick? Don't say Obama. It's too easy.
Rutherford B. Hayes, dude.
Rutherford B. Hayes. You think he had that big dick energy?
Does that not sound like a big dick dude?
It does sound like a dude.
Like a big dick. Like
I will grant you that.
If I had, dude, my money's on Rutherford B. Hayes, man.
I'm trying to even picture Rutherford B. Hayes in my mind, and I can't. But the fact that his name is Rutherford B. Hayes does seem like pretty compelling evidence that he had a huge cock. I'm going to say that.
He likely did.
I'm going to say that you're probably right. So anyway, we did one on we did my one on fucking each president's favorite dish. There was like a lot more information on that. There wasn't necessarily like super amounts of information kept on like the pets. And then, there was rarely like portraits drawn of the pets unless they were like a super beloved pet. And, we've had so many fucking presidents and a lot of them had multiple pets. They had, 16 cats and a bird and a dolphin and whatever the fuck else. So we're not going to, this is not going to be some completionist thing where we're going to go through every fucking president one by one or anything like that.
I wanted to know what Rutherford B. Hayes kept as a pet,
So, most of our presidents have been pet friendly. The three you're looking at here are the only three presidents we've ever had in our country's history that did not have any sort of pets.
One's the greatest president of all time, obviously. Another one is Andrew Johnson, who became president after Lincoln was assassinated. And the other guy, I don't know. Is it Martin Van Buren? James Polk? James
Polk.
I don't know.
So we got Polk, Johnson, and Trump are the only presidents to have no pets whatsoever. I think it's pretty crazy because, I feel like just representative of the population, a disproportionate amount of presidents have had some kind of pet,
It's good PR to have a pet. People,
this is my little, even if you don't want a real pet, you can be like, this is my little pet turtle Squeaky or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure there's just a bunch of people that probably would have tuned me out a long time ago, but they're like, well, he has a dog, though. That dino.
Well, he does have a dog. He is likable enough to have a dog. Yeah. So, can't be all fucking bad, right? That's true. Anyway, so let's take a weird look at a clip of Trump saying that having a dog feels too phony for him.
Phony.
That's
people, and they're showing me this.
But I mean, these Trump speeches are just like his raging id. There's no. There's no cohesion. He just says whatever fucking bullshit enters his mind.
Incredible computerized stuff and where it goes. I said, could I, because Secret Service took me out to the place and they were showing me these German Shepherds. They're unbelievable. They'll run past all these empty boxes, and one of the boxes has drugs in it deep down in a box. And there comes to a screeching
halt. I've already totally fucking drifted away from whatever the fuck was going on.
There's a box and there's a dog in the box.
In a box.
Something about his fucking snorting drugs with a dog deep down in a box somewhere.
The orange man in the box.
All barking at every time. So I asked the people that sell the machinery at a lot of money. I said, let me ask you a question. This stuff is incredible. I'm really impressed. How does it compare to a German Shepherd? Guy looks at me and goes, sir, honestly, it's not as good. Can you believe it? German Shepherd. Certain types of dogs. Pretty good.
Pretty good.
You do love your dogs, don't you?
Yeah, I don't. I hate dogs, personally. I'm a real piece of shit.
Animals. Disgusting. Slobber.
I wouldn't mind having one, honestly, but I don't have any time. I don't have time. How would I look walking a dog on the White House lawn? Would that be?
They seem to like it, but it's not enough for him. Even with that fucking pop, like, yeah, get a dog, Trump. They're like, he's like, eh.
And it's bullshit. Trump wouldn't even clean up after his dog. You think, what is it, Major?
He's afraid of them, dude. You remember when, like, there was like some military or police dog or something that he was near, and it like tried to jump up on him, and he looked like he was being attacked by an alien. Both him and Melania didn't know what to do with like a dog that came to visit the White House.
It's like, oh,
I remember that shit. He was like not. He's just adverse to dogs. He's scared of them, probably.
Oh, dude, yeah, I've met people like that. Never really liked anyone like that either. They're like, we're like, get that dog away from me. It's a disgusting
dog
beast.
out of here. I'm scared.
It's like, why don't I get you out of here?
Right? Sort of not for, I don't know. It doesn't, I don't feel good.
I don't feel good. I'm not comfortable.
Feels a little phony to me. A lot of people say, oh, you should get a dog. Why? It's good politically. I said, look, that's not the relationship I have with my people.
That's not the relationship I have with my people. They don't care if I don't get a dog. You guys don't want me to get a dog, do you? Dude, I'm not really comfortable. You're right. He's scared of dogs.
Dude, Trump's not big on campaign promises or following through with anything. But you know what? That can be his 2024 platform. All right, I'll get a dog. I'll do it. I'll get a dog in the White House. I'm going to change. And people be like, look, Trump did change a lot. He got a dog.
Ever since Trump got his dog, he's
No, I'm telling you, I can save
more likable. I don't know.
I can save Trump's for the next election, dude. If he's running against Biden, I mean, it'll obviously be a repeat of last time. He can just fucking break that. I got a dog now.
So aside from owning a bunch of slaves, Thomas Jefferson also loved Dick. This is Dick.
Dick?
Yeah, this is Dick the Mockingbird.
Oh.
Yeah, Thomas Jefferson was very fond of mockingbirds. He actually purchased his first mockingbird from a slave of his father-in-law for 5 shillings. Jefferson actually had at least 4 or 5 mockingbirds while in office. However, Dick was his favorite.
Come here, Dick.
Dick.
I love Dick.
Who doesn't love Dick? Here's a little Dick meme, you know? Though George Washington and John Adams both had horses, Dick was actually the first pet to live inside of the White House. Dick's cage was kept in a special area of Jefferson's study amongst plants on a windowsill. He would often leave Dick's cage open so he could fly around the room. Dick liked to sit on Jefferson's shoulder as he worked at his desk to study. Jefferson had even trained Dick to swoop down and take food from between his lips. Had Dick between his lips, dude. An acquaintance of Jefferson wrote, "How he loved the bird. He could not live without something to love. His bird and his flowers became the objects of his tender care."
Jeez. Who knew?
He was really into this fucking bird. Yeah, you didn't know that, did you?
No, I did not know that Jefferson loved Dick.
Just loved his dick so much.
Who does?
Who didn't? I mean, he just loved that fucking...
Who doesn't love the little Dickie here? Come here, Dickie.
So here's an article about some weird pets in the White House. You know, anybody can have a fucking cat or a dog or some boring ass bullshit like that, right? But what about all the weird shit? Now, some of these are dogs, but this is a dog named Satan, though. You know.
El Sato.
So the choice of pet is not that exotic, but the name certainly is. John Adams was the second U.S. president, but the first to reside in the White House. He brought his collection of creatively named pets with him. Among them were a pair of mongrel dogs named Juno and Satan, and a horse named Cleopatra. The reason for the president choosing that name for his dog is lost to history. I think we all know.
I mean, he looks pretty backed here, so I think we figured out how he came up with the name.
Illuminati confirmed, right?
He's probably just a little shit of a dog, you know what I mean?
That's probably true.
Probably just like,
what are you doing?
I swear to thee, I shall name thee Satan, for thou art the most mischievous mongrel this side of the Potomac.
Dude, Satan was the first animal to piss inside the White House for sure.
Oh yeah, dude. So, Satan definitely took a leak right in the corner of the White House.
So this fucking dude, John Quincy Adams, the sixth president of the United States, apparently had a alligator.
What?
He decided to lodge the reptile in the then unfurnished East Room of the White House, which had its own bathtub. According to the White House legend, he would freak out unsuspecting visitors on tours of the residence by showing them into the room with the alligator. Yeah, so he had a big-ass alligator in a fucking bathtub, you know?
Dude, him and his dad, a pair of weirdos, man.
I know, right?
I often forget that John Adams and John Quincy Adams were the first father-son duo.
Has there? Oh, well, yeah, there's been one since the Bushes.
Yeah, the Bushes.
There any others? I can't think of any.
Not yet.
A foul-mouthed parrot called Pole. It's pretty close to just being you, Paul. Pole, same fucking goddamn thing, right? So Andrew Jackson was an ex-soldier born in a Tennessee log cabin, known for his love of swearing. When he was elected president in 1830, he brought his pet parrot Pole with him. It seems the bird picked up a lot of his own vocabulary. According to contemporary accounts, at Jackson's own funeral service at the family residence, the bird started loudly shrieking swear words so offensive it had to be taken away.
Yeah, dude. My Aunt Barbara had, when I was growing up, she had a parrot named Ziggy that had a huge vocabulary. And a lot of it was just salty language. He would just fuck off, go fuck yourself, go fuck yourself. You're just like, oh my God, dude. Ziggy, please.
Ziggy sounds awesome.
Eat shit. You know, they taught him how to cuss. It was pretty awesome. I think Ziggy's still alive too. They live for fucking ever.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Parrots are long-lived fucking creatures. You know,
80, 90 years, dude.
Take a licking and keep on ticking.
Yeah.
So Martin Van Buren, Jackson's successor, was also gifted wild beasts as a pet by foreign dignitary. I'm glad that's kind of like fallen off as a trend, I guess. This time it was 2 tiger cubs that were given to him by the Sultan of Oman. Van Buren loved the animals and battled Congress to be allowed to keep them in the White House. Congress argued that the cubs had been gifted to the United States, not Buren personally, and it was up to Congress to decide what to do with them. Van Buren argued they'd been given to him and that he wanted to keep them. In the end, Congress won, and the cubs were removed from the White House and placed in the Washington Zoo, which is probably, by the way, the right decision.
Yeah.
Sheep on the White House lawn. It's not just exotic animals like tigers, alligators, and parrots that have made the White House their home. Farm animals have also had their turn. To cut lawn cutting costs in the White House during World War I, President Woodrow Wilson brought in a flock of sheep to graze on the lawns. Seems like a publicity thing to me, but maybe I should just get some fucking sheep because it seems like you can't find a good fucking lawn care person. So, you know, I don't want to fucking buy a goddamn lawnmower or whatever for this fucking big ass yard. Pet raccoon called Rebecca. First Lady Grace Coolidge had a menagerie of animals living with them in their time. She's one of those people. Just had a million animals. Had a donkey, had a bobcat, had some geese. But her favorite was this raccoon, Rebecca. The animal's been sent to the White House from Tennessee to be part of the first family's Thanksgiving meal, but they took a liking to the animal. And instead, she became beloved if mischievous family pets. They were going to eat this raccoon, I guess, because there's different times. They're just like, yeah, here's some
so
raccoon.
cute.
And they're just like, you know what? Why would you even send a living raccoon to be eaten anyway? But I guess they don't have refrigerated trucks then, maybe. They kind of do.
It was a different Thanksgiving.
Macaroni, the White House pony. I like how that rhymes. This is John F. Kennedy's daughter, Caroline's pony. And there's some of the more strange animals that have been there. What about some of the most famous presidents, though? You know, the fuck did they have? This is Abraham Lincoln's fucking dog.
Wow. Yeah.
This is the dog of the great fucking emancipator, Paul. Show your goddamn respect.
I mean, he looks like exactly the type of dog that Abe Lincoln would have.
Do you know what his fucking name is, Paul? This dog has a name that is so cliche that you never see a dog named it anymore.
Spot.
Very close. It's in this vein of Spot. It's not Spot. It's not Rover. It's
Rex?
Fido.
Fido?
This is fucking Fido right here.
Well, it's probably maybe it wasn't as.
This might be why this might be why the name Fido. For all I know, it could be why Fido is such a fucking proverb. But he was a mongrel, Lincoln's favorite pet. He'd wait for his master outside the barbershop, even carry parcels home in his mouth. He was a very skittish dog, did not like crowds, did not like loud noises. Had no problem approaching individual people, but didn't like crowds. Kind of a nervous dog. When Lincoln became president, he decided to leave Fido in Springfield, Illinois, to not cause the dog unwanted stress. So he had to kind of leave this dog behind because, it just he was like, there's no way this dog can fucking handle the White House.
No, tons of people going in and out.
So Lincoln left Fido with his friend John R. Roll. Lincoln gave Roll an old sofa that was Fido's favorite place to sleep. He left Roll instructions, such as not to scold Fido for tracking in mud, for Fido to be allowed to eat table scraps, and to have him run the house, have the run of the house. So basically, like, this fucking dog comes with a lot of strings attached. It's like, all right, this dog is basically the king of your house. He can track mud through it. He can eat your fucking food. He can run around wherever he wants. Don't you fucking deny anything to Fido, you piece of shit. I'm going to be president. If I find out you mistreated Fido, I'm hanging you for fucking treason, bitch.
So I looked it up, and the name Fido is from Latin. It means to trust or to confide in. And Abraham Lincoln is the reason why Fido is kind of like a general term for all dogs now.
Doesn't surprise me. So here's just a drunk dude. Because
he doesn't look all that drunk.
Well, it's like stock image bullshit. He's pretty fucking lame. But so Fido did live with Rolls for the rest of his life. He was actually brought to Lincoln's funeral, but sadly, Fido was killed a few months after Lincoln's assassination. So they assassinated Lincoln, and then a few months later, they assassinated his fucking dog. Okay,
what the fuck?
What happened?
One day, Fido was wandering through town, as he often did, when he approached a man named Charlie Plank, who was whittling a pine stick. Okay?
Yeah.
So, fucking Fido approached Charlie, and he did this thing here, which he often did as like a greeting. He did this fucking like little, I'm standing up, I'm a cute dog. Charlie was drunk, took the dog's gesture as a threat, yelled in drunken rage, and stabbed Fido to death.
What?
Yeah.
Wow, what a piece of shit.
I know, right?
Fucking stabbed Fido to fucking death?
Yeah, just like, the dog's fucking crazy, man. It's coming at me. You see that?
What the fuck, dude? Why would you do that? Dude, all right, and he was hung after, right?
Well, let's see. So, he was a Civil War veteran, member of the 114th Illinois Infantry Regiment from summer 1862 to spring 1865. He was at the Battle of Nashville and the Battle of Bryce's Crossroads. Speculated that he might have been suffering from pretty severe PTSD, which is maybe why a dog approaching him and going, was like, threat! So after being stabbed, Fido ran away yelping. His body was found a month later under an old church. Charlie was never charged with the killing of Fido in any way. Fido became a generic dog name due to Lincoln being, assassinated. So there you go.
So you got away with it.
Not a super happy story, I'm afraid.
I mean, because he's dead now. I mean, because this guy you're talking about is long dead. You know what, dude? I'd have shot him.
Yeah, shoot his ass.
Yeah,
you know what I mean? If I go back in time, I wouldn't even try to stop Lincoln's assassination. I would stop, what was his name? Charlie's? Oh, no, excuse me, not Charlie's. Fido's assassination. Charlie's the one I want to kill.
Stop Charlie Plank from killing fucking Fido.
Yeah, dude, I'm not going to be there at fucking Ford's Theater, dude. I'm going to be there with Charlie going after Fido. And
whittle this motherfucker.
Whoa.
What is this?
Somebody rode a dragon? Oh, I thought that was a dragon's head.
No, there's no dragon. Sorry.
Dude, zoom back in on that fucking flag. Tell me it doesn't look like the head of a fucking dragon.
Yeah, it kind of
does.
Oh,
actually, it does. Yeah, I see what you're saying. I see what you're saying.
It's a cat.
So how about the greatest president we've ever fucking had, man? How about the fucking greatest goddamn president on the face of the fucking earth?
Donald Genius
Communist
Trump.
Joe Biden.
What? No.
So this is Willow, a farm cat from Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, that was adopted by the Bidens after a campaign promise to adopt a cat into the first family. So this cat is like this is the Biden family's publicity cat. While Willow was promised to the Bidens in late 2020, she was not officially adopted until 2022 due to fear that Major, one of Biden's German shepherds with a biting problem, would hurt or perhaps even kill her. So here's them fucking.
I love that
doing a story.
All of the campaign promises he made, he keeps the one to get a cat, man.
But it took him 2 years to even keep that one.
You know, if you make a bunch of fucking campaign promises that are just like, I'm going to get a cat and all that, and then afterwards you do it, you'd be like, look, I kept like 75% of the promises I made.
I make promises, but I keep them.
Promised I wouldn't fucking drink any cappuccinos in the White House. I haven't. Promised I'd get a cat. I have. Come on, America.
And President Biden and the First Lady have welcomed a new member to their White House family. Ever since they first moved in, there were rumors they would be getting
of getting a cat.
And now they have. Her name is...
Wonder why people in this country don't fucking like or trust the media.
Willow Biden. NBC's senior White House correspondent Kelly O'Donnell is on the cat beat for us and introduces us.
The first feline is finally out of the bag.
Where is the cat? Today's a good day for the cat.
Yes, today. After more than a year of hints,
where's student
going
debt
back
relief? Today's a good day for student debt relief.
But there's a cute cat.
Where's ending our support of the genocide in fucking Yemen? Today's a good day for ending our support of the genocide going on in Yemen.
It's fluffy.
But no. Let's use the people's time to talk about a kitty cat.
Yeah.
It's basically probably the only thing that Biden can lucidly speak about anymore. I guess we'll see. I haven't seen this interview. Maybe he can't.
Yeah, let's take a listen. Maybe he's like,
with Craig last year.
Or he's
was considering adopting a cat.
Oh yes, and that is true.
Can you confirm that?
He's waiting in the wings. She is waiting in the wings.
Was this your idea, Mr. President?
No, but it's easy.
No. No, I don't know where I am at.
So I guessed right. Jill Biden carried the whole, like, they need to just have her start showing up with him, and like, she can be like the mouth. Remember the mouth of Sauron? She'd be like the mouth of Biden. You know what I mean?
Speak.
There
the
is
mouth
something
of
I
Biden.
have been bidden to show to thee.
This green-eyed, short-haired tabby is now officially part of the family. Say hello to Willow Biden.
Hello.
Named for the First Lady's hometown, Willow Grove, Pennsylvania.
Cool.
She is 2 years old. The First Lady's spokesman says Willow is settling into the White House with her favorite toys, treats, and plenty of room to smell and explore.
And piss.
Willow was one.
And piss everywhere.
And shit everywhere.
And murder staffers, hopefully.
It's a farm cat.
I hope Willow attacks a Secret Service agent. You know what I mean? I hope Biden just can't get a fucking pet that won't attack Secret Service.
Yeah, like every single one of his pets is just like, ah!
Oh, Willow got out. Come here, Willow. Oh, no, Willow, why?
So that's fucking Willow. But of course, we got to talk about Bitey here.
Yeah, good old Major lawsuit.
Major is a German Shepherd and the first presidential dog to come from a shelter. After living in the White House for less than a year, he was sent away to live with Biden's family friends after several aggressive incidents, both public and private.
Oh, yeah. Well, old Major had to go on to the farm. He wasn't happy here in the city, so we took him to a farm where there's lots of other dogs for him to play with. Major got took out behind the woodshed. There's no way. Because, look, dude, you know what I would do if they still had Major? I'd find out where he's at. right? Find out where this fucking dog is at. And I would just wait until somebody brought him out to walk him. And then I'd just get too close to him or whatever and take a big, vicious, savage fucking dog mangling, right? But look who owns him. It's Joe Biden. I could fucking sue Joe Biden right in the pants, dude, and get rich off of Joe Biden.
That's true, man. Just sue his ass. Just go get bit by Major. It doesn't seem like it's that hard because actually Major's been documented to have bitten, charged at, jumped on, or aggressively growled at several members of the White House staff and security.
Cool.
He is not the first presidential dog to have had biting incidents. In separate incidents, Franklin D. Roosevelt's dog, Major, also a German Shepherd.
Damn.
Yeah, it's history echoes in weird ways, I guess. Bit United States Senator Hattie Wyatt Caraway and attacked the Prime Minister of the United Kingdom, Ramsay MacDonald. Actually tore off McDonald's pants fighting him. So actually, that Major was way more hardcore than this one. That attack and that dog.
Imagine if
that dog attacked a senator and a fucking prime minister. You know, this guy was just attacked. This Major was just like growling at staff, and they're like, "Oh, we got to send him away." You know, presidents used to stand by their dogs. Like, sir, your dog. I mean, like the fact that it bit a senator and a prime minister means that after one of those incidents, they still were just like, keep him around. Who cares?
Dude, I bet that fucking like that attack on Ramsay MacDonald was fucking orchestrated. It's like, I'm going to train Major to strip the pants right off that stupid motherfucker. And when he comes over here, you know, he'll be at a psychological disadvantage. Dude, if I'm ever president, I'm going to train my dog to attack certain people to give me advantages in the ongoing talks or whatever. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah. That is true.
Have him just like sitting next to you snarling. You know what I mean? It seems like we need to get something done here. You know, I really wouldn't feel comfortable with either one of us here in this room until we come to some kind of agreement, you know.
So there was also Theodore Roosevelt, Bull Terrier Pete, bit numerous people. Also tore the pants off of someone, tore the pants off an ambassador from France.
What the fuck is these dogs tearing people's pants off, dude?
I don't know. I think they just like latch onto the pants and then they're just like, take off the pants, just like to get away from the dog, basically, you know?
Right.
So here's an article about Biden's dog doing this shit. President Biden's German Shepherd Major attacked many more people in the White House. The White House has many more people than the White House has disclosed, according to a newly released email. Documents indicate that Major bit members of the Secret Service 8 days in a row in early March, though only one incident was publicly acknowledged. At least one White House visitor was also bitten in early March, according to the emails, which were released Thursday by the conservative transparency group Judicial Watch, which slammed the cover-up of the incidents. We're sure Major is a good dog, but these records show he was involved in many more biting incidents than the Biden White House has publicly acknowledged. It is disturbing to see the White House cover up numerous injuries to Secret Service and White House personnel by the Biden's family pet.
Scandal.
Yeah. I think you guys are fucking laying on a little thick here.
I mean, it is pretty stupid to have a dog that's that aggressive.
I mean, like, you definitely shouldn't, but like... Yeah, this is not like...
And you would think that, like, Joe Biden could afford to send Major to whatever the fucking top obedience school in the fucking nation
I think they tried, but Major was just still fucking...
Major's got a taste for blood.
Bitch. Yeah, Major, there's blood in the water.
What's waiting for, what's his name, Boris Johnson to visit the White House. He's just biding his time. He's like, I'm going to rip the pants off that fucking fancy pants prime minister. He's going to come here. He's going to leave without pants.
Biden needed Caesar Million, dude, the dog whisperer. Remember that guy?
Yeah, calm but assertive.
Yeah. They should have had the dog whisperer come save everybody from fucking Major.
Oh yeah, for sure. Psaki said, yes, anyway, they eventually end up getting rid of fucking Major's ass. So this dog kept attacking people. They fucking tried to get it under control. They sent him off to obedience school and shit. On Monday, March 1st, an agent was bit by Major at the lake house in Wilmington, Delaware. That bite caused some bruising as seen in the picture. An email said Not all the bites are described in the emails. The next incident documented by the records happened on March 4th when a Secret Service agent was bit. Their injuries were not described in the emails. On March 5th, a White House visitor was bitten. The bite did break the skin, according to the email. Pass holder walked out redacted, and the dog made a beeline to him, got his arm twice. A group was standing there at the time. March 6th, the major attempted to bite a Secret Service agent this evening. He didn't make contact with the agent's skin, but did bite through his overcoat. March 8th, an agent was bitten by Major on redacted the White House. That bite caused bruising and a puncture to the skin, as seen in a picture. March 9th, an agency member noted in an email, family pets are back in Delaware, if you hadn't seen the headlines. The images of injuries weren't publicly released, but the emails indicated that it was understood among Secret Service that the dogs were sent back to Delaware in early March because of the biting incidents and not for a pre-planned visit with family friends. The family will use a trainer they have used previously, according to March 8th email. Major Biden went on to bite a member of the National Park Service on the White House lawn in late March, after which he reportedly received more training.
Dude, he's just an anti-authoritarian. He hates the fucking authorities in every fucking way. I love it. He's bitten more authority figures than any dog in history, man. He's bitten Secret Service agents and fucking park rangers and shit.
The problem with Biden is he got lucky. He got Champ the first time, and Champ wasn't a dog that's going to go and bite people. And he got Major. Major's like, you know what? The spirit of the last Major entered his body, and he's like, you know what? It's my destiny to bite anyone I come into contact with, except the president.
Well, I like their new dog, Saki.
Saki?
Yeah, dude.
This is going to be one of them fucking weird dick jokes.
No, Jin Saki, dude.
What?
What?
I was saying that this press secretary is a fucking dog or whatever.
Oh, okay.
What? Paul, how dare you?
I always thought her name was pronounced Pisaki or something, but I guess I'm stupid because I've never actually fucking watched her. So
yeah, the P is silent, TJ. Come
is
on.
it?
Yeah.
Joe Rogan's P isn't silent. I know that much. I ever tell you the story about Joe Rogan's piss?
Oh my god!
Yeah, you did. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
You pee.
Anyway,
story. Crazy.
Anyway, that's all I got for presidential pets, but there's more. I don't think we'll ever do another one of these, but if it for some reason is like a gigantic hit, I guess I will.
Terrible episode, TJ.
Thank you, Scotty. Appreciate your vote of confidence in it.
Yeah, no problem.
Yeah.